Howdy, I'm Bob Terry.
And I'm Johnny Terry.
And welcome to another free episode of the Roy Rogers television show starring Roy Rogers
And Dale Evans.
and Trigger
And Butterbell.
and Pat Brady
And Nellie Bell.
and Bullet. And it's brought to you here free on the internet by Wild West Toys. If you want to shop with Wild West Toys online with their shopping cart site, you can go to www.toyguntown.com.
And in life there are rules, and rules are very necessary. And in our life we have the Bible, which is all the rules you'll ever need. But Roy and Dale also had a list of rules that they made to go by. Do you know what number 2 is, Bob?
Be courteous and polite.
That's right. Very good.
You'll also see the Bible brought out quite a bit in Roy and Dale's show. Get ready, because here comes another wonderful episode. Here comes Roy and Dale.
The Roy Rogers Show, starring Roy Rogers, King of the Cowboys, Trigger, his golden palomino, and Dale Evans, Queen of the West, with Pat Brady, his comical sidekick, and Roy's wonder dog, Bullet.
I thought Ed would be here waiting for us. I wonder what's holding him up.
Are you sure Jack Fuller's horse falling on him wasn't no accident?
Well, I'm not sure of anything. I'm just not taking chances with anyone that's going on this drive.
Well, I ain't taking any chances either. That's the reason I brought along this little old rabbit foot.
Ed's sure taking his time. I think I'll ride on ahead and see if I can meet him.
Take care of Ed. I'll be right back.
How is he, Pat?
Oh, I can't tell. He's out cold. Did you get a look at that guy?
No, he got away.
Hi, Roy.
Hi, Dale.
How's Ed?
He broke a leg. He won't be able to go on the drive.
Oh, that's too bad. Sit down and have a cup of coffee.
Thanks.
Roy, I'm worried. First it was Jack Fuller. Now it's Ed. Maybe next time it'll be you. Don't you think you should call off this cattle drive?
I can't do that, Dale. Everyone in the valley's counting on those steers getting to market.
Well, look what happened to the boys in the other 2 drives. One accident after another, Roy. And then there weren't enough men left to hold the herd.
Ed's fall was no accident.
What?
I think I winged the guy who did it, but he got away.
Then that means...
It means that all the tough luck on the last 2 drives was planned. Those cattle weren't lost, they were stolen. Howdy, folks.
Hi.
How you do? We're looking for Mr. Rogers.
Mine, Rogers.
We heard you were the boss of this here drive.
I'm Lou Conroy.
How do you do?
This is Sid Morgan.
Howdy, Sid.
Howdy. Well, I thought you might need a couple extra hands.
Well, we could sure use a couple of extra hands right now. Where'd you work last?
Over at the El Barham Ranch, over at Riverton.
You mind if I check on that?
Go right ahead.
Use your phone, Dale?
Sure. You boys like a cup of coffee?
Thanks, ma'am. We appreciate it.
Hello, Jenny. This is Roy. Get me the El Barham Ranch in Riverton right away. Yes, I'd like to speak either to Ned Bates or his foreman. Put it through as soon as you can. Thanks.
Roy, Ma Willis wants us to take Lonesome on the drive.
Lonesome?
Why, that's her pet. She raised him on a bottle.
Yeah, I know. I just left Ma Willis to bawl her eyes out, but she said that Lonesome was getting a little bit too big for her to handle. I got him tied up outside.
Maybe the old steer's trying to tell us he's lonesome for Ma.
Well, Ma's lonesome for him. And she wouldn't let him go if she didn't really need the money.
Everyone in the valley needs the money, Dale.
Yeah, and them cattle are just like walking banks. So many dollars on the hook, just like Lonesome.
I'll get it. This is Roy Rogers.
Talk about Ma being lonesome for Lonesome. When I go on this drive, I'm going to be lonesome for Nellie Bell.
Hello? Hello?
I can just see Nellie Bell now, dripping great big gasoline tears all over the garage.
Oh, hello, Ned. This is Roy. Say, do you know a couple of punchers named Luke Conroy and Sid Morgan? Well, thanks. I'll be over to visit you one of these days. Bye. Well, I guess you're in. You said you were a couple of good hands, so you better report to Hal Parker. You'll find him at the chuck wagon. He'll tell you what to do.
Well, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Mr. Rogers. We appreciate the job.
Say, that was a lucky break. You needed someone to fill in for Ed and Jack.
Seem like a couple of nice fellers.
I hope so. I'll see you in a little while.
Boy, this trail drive has got poor old Roy down. He's so suspicious he wouldn't believe Trigger if he said it was a nice day. Roy's probably gone out to check up on him.
You get in this wagon. Come on here. Get. Look, that herd's coming. One yip out of you and Roy will send you back to town. Be quiet now.
Hey, Roy! Roy! Lonesome's missing.
Lonesome? Well, he's probably headed back home. I'm going after Lonesome, Hal.
That steer's liable to cause us more trouble than the rustlers.
Oh, you can't blame Lonesome. See, Lonesome is just lonesome for Ma, 'cause she's the only family he knows.
Si, take a look. It's Rogers.
No, you don't, Lonesome. You're going back with the rest of the herd.
Now start talking. Lou, what are you doing here?
You said nobody's to ride off alone, so I thought I'd better tell you.
What's the idea of shooting him?
He was going for his knife.
One thing's certain, he won't talk now.
Keep an eye on, there's quicksand out there. Matt, you watch Lonesome.
Don't you worry about a thing. When you get to that water, you just go right on in, because it won't be cold. Or will it? Where are we going to bed them down, Roy?
Just over that hill. Dale went by about an hour ago with a chuck wagon.
Well, I could sure do for some coffee, but I guess I ain't gonna get it. These cows are spookier than an old maid in a haunted house.
Whose horse is this? Who's missing?
That's Jim Manor's horse.
Another empty saddle.
Them rustlers is picking us off like setting ducks. You ought to all get together and go after them.
Which is exactly what they'd like us to do. While we're out hunting them, they'd pick off the herd. Hal, get as many boys together as you can spare and see if you can find Jim.
You know, it's too bad about Jim. He fell out of his saddle right into the water, and there wasn't a thing I could do to help him.
I'll bet.
Sure gonna be hard telling Jim's mother.
Yeah, she thought the sun rose and set in that boy.
Yeah, there's big holes in that river bottom. Horse might have stepped in one and threw him.
If there's holes in the bottom of that river, somebody dug them.
What's the matter with Rogers? I thought he'd come along to stop all these killings.
There's nothing the matter with Rogers. When he did get a rustler, you shot him.
That's the thanks I get for saving his life.
Well, we haven't got time to argue about it now. Eat up. The rest of the boys will be wanting their chow.
Roll on, roll on, little doggies, roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on, little doggies, roll on. Last night as I lay on the prairie and gazed at the stars in the sky, I wondered if ever a cowboy would drift to that sweet by and by. Roll on, roll on, little doggies, roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on, roll on, little doggies, roll on. Roll on, roll on, roll on, little doggies, roll on.
What's up? Plenty. According to Frank, Roger's been trying to find a telephone. Says he's been looking around for one the last couple of days.
If Rogers gets to a phone, we're in trouble.
Frank said there was one at Gold Dust Peter's place. Sid, we've got to get there first.
You told me to make camp if I could find a phone.
Is there one there?
Well, I haven't had time to look, but there's a line leading there.
Wonder if anybody's at home.
Let's go see. Must not be anyone home. He left a note. Going to town. Don't break a window. The door's open. Gold Dust Pete.
Well, now, that's what I call real hospitality.
No phone here.
Wait a minute. There was one. It's been jerked out. Not too long ago either.
What are you going to do, Roy?
I'm going to ride to the nearest sheriff's office and get a posse. Fix me some sandwiches, will you, Dale?
Sure.
Pat, you and Hal take over. But keep an eye on Sid and Lou. Don't let them out of your sight.
You don't suspect them, do you?
Right now, I'm suspecting everybody.
We got to get a hold of that herd, Sid, before Rogers gets hold of a posse.
Hold it. Somebody's coming.
There's a messenger outside from the El Bar Inn at Riverton.
Well, what does he want?
The real Lou Conroy and Sid Morgan have shown up for work there.
Hold it, Rogers. This is the end of the line. Step over there. Well, it's too bad we can't make this look like an accident.
Hurry it up, Lou. That herd will be here any minute.
Get over that door and make sure nobody comes in.
I'll take this, sister.
You know, I've had my eye on that pair of guns of yours for quite a while. And where you're going, Rogers, you won't be needing them. Unbuckle that gun belt.
Hey, Roy, you hear the news? Get off of me! Why can't I got my fur caught?
Here, keep an eye on him in case he comes to.
I've been looking for that guy. Where'd you get him?
I'll run him to death.
Operator? Yes, get me to the nearest sheriff's office. Hello. Hi, Sheriff. This is Roy Rogers. We've been having trouble on this cattle drive, and we're over in Big Rock Valley. We're a little short-handed. Could you send us a few men over to help us through? All right, thanks.
Roy, the herd's coming. good to get a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, I never saw such a celebration for a plain ordinary cattle drive.
That was no ordinary cattle drive, Roy. You rounded up that whole gang of rustlers.
Me and the rest of the boys.
Well, anyway, it was a blessing to get that herd to market.
I'll say. But I don't mind telling you, there were times when I was so scared I could have beat Lonesome back home.
Well, no one can avoid trouble by running away from it. It always catches up with you, and when it does, it's worse than if you'd have faced it in the first place.
Yeah, Lonesome found that out.
Poor Lonesome. It's Lonesome!
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Dale. The boys put up the money for Ma Willis so she wouldn't have to sell him.
Oh, Roy, that's wonderful.
Come on now, Lonesome, you four-legged ton of beef. I'm not hauling you to the market. I'm taking you home to Ma. Hey, wait for me! Wait for me!
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
Sure hope you enjoyed this episode of the Roy Rogers Television Show, starring Roy Rogers and Dale Evans and a whole cast of others. And we really appreciate you coming by and watching our videos. If you like our videos and the westerns that we're posting here on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. Our channel is Wild West Toys with the number 1 after it. Thank you again so much.
Happy trails, and may the good Lord take a liking to you.